Hey, what's up, everybody? That's Connie. I'm Jerry with the Santiago Team with Better Homes and Garden, Gary Green.
Hey guys, Jerry and I thought it would be a good idea to kind of do, it's not really a series, it's more of talking to buyer's agents, because Jerry and I are buyer's agents just like we're listing agents. So this is kind of a thing called buyer's agents, what would you do?
Yeah.
Yes, so for instance, Jerry and I are going to be showing 12, 13 houses tomorrow. It does take time. You have to put all the MLS numbers in, map them out.
Schedule it with every single listing.
Exactly. And so it's very time consuming. So you can run behind. Like I do like every 15 minutes, but you can definitely run behind. But let's hypothetically say that you're looking down and you're not going to make the last appointment. What would you do?
Call the listing agent or the centralized showing service and cancel it.
That's right. Because why?
Because sellers get the home ready and you don't want to just not show up, and just at least have the courtesy to let them know.
Right. And we have something, I mean, talking to buyer's agents, you know when it's go and show, you kind of know that it's going to be a vacant property. But like we have a seller right now that they are so OCD. They like the vacuum lines to be perfect. They take an hour every time before a showing. And we're seeing it a lot lately on several of our showings where agents are just not showing up and they're not calling. Some may leave it in feedback.
But you know, people have kids, people have pets, and you know they're getting the house ready. They're going through a lot of processes to get the home ready to show. So just out of courtesy, you know, it happens. People run late. Somebody gets sick.
Oh.
I mean, there's all kinds of reasons. It does happen. It's life. So
right.
We just try to be as understanding and courteous as possible.
Courteous. So what Jerry and I do, we'll say, hey, Mr. and Mr. Buyer, it looks like we're running a little bit behind here. Can we take about 15 minutes? Let's go look at the house. We're going to get organized here and either push appointments back or we may have to cancel a couple and look at them tomorrow. I mean, it's really that simple. It's just really, really a courtesy.
Yep.
So next, we're going to still stay focused on buyer's agents. Let's say that we're going to go spend the weekend in Fredericksburg and we have a buyer that wants to look at a house. We're not going to be here. What would you do?
Well, there's a couple of options. The first one I would do is I would call the listing agent and see if they would be willing to hold it open, or if maybe they're holding an open house that weekend, then that the buyer could go at a time that's convenient for them. If that doesn't work out, option B is we call one of our team members, somebody in our office, to see if they can go show it to them. Those are two very good options.
What do we not do?
We don't pretend or send our client to call the listing agent to book the appointment and pretend they don't have an agent.
Yes, so that's another subject that we're on. That's a no-no. So obviously we have 30 listings, so our phones ring a lot, and you know, Lord, we are blessed, but we do get a lot of phone calls. This past year, for some reason, it's been a little crazy. But we are getting, we are getting buyers admitting that they have agents, but we're getting the classic, we don't want to waste their time yet. And no, I am serious. It's happened like 3 times in the past 30 days where these buyers are literally saying, we don't want to bother our agent yet. I would whoop my buyer's butt if they called Jerry. That's why there's buyer's agents. That's why that's their job, is that we take them. Even if they say they're not going to be buying for a year, we want to see everything they're looking at. We want to feel, know, see. So when they do decide to buy, A, they call us, and B, we know how to negotiate when they happen to find something. So
and again, there's circumstances where people will call us and say, hey, my agent's out of town, or they're sick, their daughter's sick, whatever. And if we can accommodate, we'll do it. We happily do it.
We happily do it. We literally put a house under contract 2 weeks ago, and it was our buyer, and I called the listing agent and said, it's my daughter's graduation party. We just can't do it. She said, we will happily open it for you. They bought the house. So we just do our due diligence and make sure that we call the agents. We don't want our buyers calling anybody. We'll call to see if it has an open house. We'll call to see if it's convenient for them to show. But I just think it's like protocol, and that's why the buyer's agents are buyer's agents. You know, we're the agents for the buyer. It's not, you know, just call and fib. And anyway, so this was just kind of talking directly to buyer's agents and what would we do and what not to do. And you know, with us being full service, it's just kind of an educational thing. And I feel like sometimes there's a lot of new people out there and they just don't know how the process works. So
anyway, that's our tidbits for today. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yep. That's our tidbits for the buyer's agents. And next it's going to be the listing agents. Just kidding.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, y'all.